right, ladies and gentlemen, we're closing tonight with the Schaumburg High School Jazz Ensemble. So we are going to open up things here with a Mark Taylor tune that's going to feature several members of the band. This is called I'm Down With That. Next up, we have a ballad for you. This is from the Stan Kenton Library. This is going to feature Jaco Nedev on piano and Jeff De La Rosa on flugelhorn, as well as our trombone section at the top here. This is A Time for Love. We'd like to invite Mark Colby up back to the stage here for our next two charts. So we're going to open here with one of Mark's tunes based on the recordame, the changes to that. This is a tune called Caroline's Romp, and this is going to feature Mr. Mark Colby on tenor saxophone, as well as Sam Hessian on trombone.
made it uncool. Whoever did that. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyway, I want to thank Penny for having me out. I want to thank Brian Tips, who works here at the high school, and his dad was a former director here that I worked for a couple of times. And it's nice to know that things are moving on and going in a good direction, and all of these young, wonderful people are learning a little bit about this American music we call jazz. So I think it's a great thing, and I thank all the directors from the middle school and Anthony, you. So thank you very much, and thank you for coming out and supporting the kids. And make sure you get those cookies, otherwise. All right, this is, as Vinny said, this is a tune called Only Trust Your Heart. It was written by, we're doing Caroline's first. Never mind. Never mind. All right, this is a tune that I named after I wrote it, and I named it for. I've tried to write a tune for each one of my grandchildren. So this one was for the second youngest one, Caroline, and she's a pistol. So that's why we call this Caroline's Romp. This is also arranged by a wonderful trumpet player here in town by the name of Kirk Garrison.
we're going to do one more tune with Mark here. This is going to feature Mark as well as Takiro Sato on alto sax. And I'll let Mark do the talking for this one here.
Okay, so this tune was written probably 60 years ago, and I heard the version. I had never heard this tune before, and Stan Getz came out with an album from an album called, this shows you how old this is, it was called Getz a Go-Go. Anybody remember Go-Go? All right. Oh, do I remember Go-Go. Okay, and I thought it was a beautiful tune, and I actually thought that it was written by a Brazilian composer, and it turns out that it was composed by the one and only Benny Carter. Benny Carter was one of the first African Americans to be able to transition into writing for movies and television. He was a pioneer in, integrating writers and stuff like that, and made things a lot easier for guys like Quincy Jones and people like that. He was an absolute gentleman. He lived until he was 96 years old, and he was really remarkable. So this beautiful tune is written by him, and it's entitled Only Trust Your Heart. And if you like this tune, it's on one of the CDs that I brought with me tonight. If anybody is interested in it, as soon as we're done here, I'm going to head out into the hallway that way, and I'll be glad to sign them, take pictures, whatever. You guys know what CDs are? Do you have any idea? Do you have a car that's at least 2 years or so older?
Yeah.
If you do, and you've got CDs, I bought a new car this year from the only company that still has CD players, Subaru. That's the reason I bought the car. Old school. I was waiting to try and put a turntable in, but only trust your heart.
so we have one more tune for you. But can we give another round of applause to Mark Colby? It's been awesome having you here. Just such a great artist, but also just a great teacher. It's been wonderful to learn from him over the last couple days and have him around. So thanks again, Mark. All right, so before we get to the last tune, there's a little bit of some choreography that has to happen here. And we have some raffle prizes, I think, to give out. So have those raffle tickets ready. And Mary and Mary, come on down. They planned this. Okay, so which one's up first?
Right away. He's right.
Okay, so we're gonna start, let's start with 50-50. All right, so you must be present to win. All right, and the winner of the 50-50 raffle is, Brian, this is kind of anticlimactic. Dude. There we go. All right. 384-867. 384-867 wins the 50-50. There we go. Congrats. All right, next up, we are going to do the $100 gift card to Sam and Harry's Steakhouse. Okay, and the winner for that one is 384-750. 384-750. There we go. Congratulations. You can get some nice steak there. I think it's $100 too. That's good. Yeah, right. Okay, and finally, the 2-day stay at the Desert Ridge Resort in Phoenix, Arizona. Winner is... Everyone's thinking warm thoughts right now. 384-810. 384-810. Oh, the Sorges, congratulations. All right, a huge thank you to everyone who participated in those raffles. I also have to give a few more thanks here. So first off, to our sound and light team of Kevin Hill and Matt Stanislav, I think it's the last name, right? It's close to that, sorry, Matt. So can we give a huge round of applause to Kevin Hill Productions. All right, also want to give a huge thanks to our band boosters who helped organize all of tonight, in particular Wendy Kim and Kathleen Quill, and all of their help organizing. So thank you, boosters. And finally, to all of you here, the students, parents, family members, neighbors, friends, cats, dogs, whoever happens to be here at this hour, thank you so much for coming and supporting this music and supporting our students and jazz education in our community. So I'm kind of being pushed off the stage here because we have a bit of a section feature that we are going to end the night with. This is actually not the Jazz Ensemble's last performance. If anyone is free on Wednesday, April 17th, the Jazz Ensemble is actually going to be opening for Mark Colby at the Jazz Showcase downtown, so we'd love to see you there. There'll be more information going out soon. But to close tonight, we thought we'd do a section feature here, because 4 of these 5 kids are seniors, and they're just doing an awesome job and really getting into jazz here. So this is a little bit of a tongue-in-cheek tune by the Clayton Hamilton Jazz Orchestra that features the trombone section. And this is called On the Sunny Side of the Street. Thank you guys again so much for coming this evening. Mark will be available. Again, he has CDs available for sale. You can get his autograph. Thank you all so much for coming, and we hope to see you around in the future. All right, have a great rest of your evening. Thank you.